guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a new video. Today I thought I would put together a small demo on how I play the solo for Beer Never Broke My Heart by Luke Combs. I'm not sure who is the lead guitar player. I know that Rob Williamford, I think it's called. He's been his guitar player for years, since they were teenagers. But I'm not sure if he's the same guitar player that plays the solo in studio, at least. I have seen a few videos of him live, and he has like a guitar player that is playing with him all the time. He has long hair and he does the slide parts. And he's really good. So what I've done here is try to incorporate the slide and the normal playing, because I think the solo has two guitars, one guitar that does like normal playing, the other one does the slide, unless both are slides. I'm just not sure, but I'm trying to incorporate that in the playing that I do without a slide, trying to capture those like bends instead of slides and giving the vibrato that the slide would give it. So I think I made a good approach, but you be the judge. All I want to do is just show you the way that I do it. I've seen a couple videos on guys that are covering it. Sounds good. However, they don't try to incorporate that slide sound into their playing. And I thought I'd give it a try. You know, I hope it's useful for you guys and you like it, and it will be an example for you guys to try it and learn it that way or a similar way. So if you like it, don't forget to please leave me a like, a comment, and if you would like to learn another country solo or any other solo, please let me know and I'll try to figure it out on my own and teach you. I have to say that I don't have tabs or anything like that for this solo. I learned it by ear and pretty much listening to it 100,000 times. Hey, but don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, okay? I'll see you later. Alright, so first of all, I'm gonna use my Les Paul because it has like a more, I guess, rich sound, a more heavier sound than my Telecaster or Stratocaster. It's also easier to do a drop D tuning. So this song is in D. I believe that Luke Combs plays in E flat tuning. So in this case, you know, you'll have to tune your guitar to E flat and have your 6th string tuned to D. Your low E will be D. So it's a pretty simple song, you know, country song. It has 3 chords pretty much: D, G, A, and it goes back to D. So before we jump into the solo, I want to show you a couple licks. One of the licks that the guitarist uses that's really cool before they jump into the chorus is this one. It's a very country lick, you know. So the way he does it is open E, 1st fret in E, 3rd fret 2nd string, then you do a pull off to the 1st fret on the 2nd string, 3rd string 2nd fret, then you do another pull off on the 3rd string open, go back to the 2nd string, 3rd string 2nd fret, then you do a pull off again, but with a bend on the 4th string and 3rd fret. Let me do it again in slow tempo. And you end up playing the D chord, D major chord. Again. And then they go to the chorus. then he does another lick that's really cool. That's kind of similar. So in this lick he starts on D chord, 3rd string, 2nd fret, pull off to open 3rd, pull off from 3rd fret to 2nd fret on the 4th string, and then another pull off to open string, go back to 2nd fret, then another bend with pull off on the 5th string and 3rd fret, open string on the 5th, and then go back to the 3rd. I'm sorry, go back to the D chord. So again, in slow motion. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so he does that a couple times, one in each chorus, and I think at the end they do the same lick that we did to start the chorus. So this is the rhythm that he uses. I'm going to do it very slowly. I'm sorry. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do that again. Okay, so we're going to divide that in two parts. First part, so open D string, which is our low E, but to drop T. So we start low E, so we start open D, 5th string, 2nd fret, going to the 3rd, go back to the 2nd, and go up to D. And we do that again. But on the second time, we do a pull off from B, the 2nd fret, so we do that 2 times, and then we make the second part, which is this one. So for that, we start on the 3rd fret, 4th string, going 1 up to the 4th, third fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 4th, 3rd fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 5th fret, 5th string, 3rd string, 5th string, 3rd fret, 5th string, do a pull off to open A, 5th fret, 6th string, go back to open A, I'm sorry. Alright, so for this, we start on the 4th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 5th string. So for this lick, we start on the 4th string, 3rd fret, do a hammer on, going to the 5th fret. So for this one, we start on the 4th string, 3rd fret, do a hammer on, onto the 4th fret, go up to 5th string, 5th fret, go back to 3rd fret, 5th string, we do a pull off to open A, go up to 5th fret, 6th string, A, open again to 5th string, 5th fret, 6th string, I'm sorry, go back to 3rd fret, 6th string, and open E, or G in this case. If you want, you can do a little bend before you jump off. So here it goes, slowly. Again. It's a little tricky. Normal speed. Which is, as I mentioned, the same one as here. Alright. Now let's go to the solo. So to start the solo, the guitars, you know, they end in he does just like a chromatic ascending on the B string, starting on the 2nd fret of the D string, going up until the 4th. So again. And then he jumps to again. And then he goes to the second part. We're going to use the pentatonic for D major. So I think the first note that you hit in this solo is like the most powerful one, because the rest are kind of like follow-up notes that, yeah, it gets fast, but the first one is the one that, you know, brings you in. So as long as you hit that note properly and give it that vibrato that it has, I think you'll do fine. So what I do is start the solo like this. Big bend, full bend. On the 2nd string, 13th fret, so that we can reach that D note on the 2nd string. And we do kind of like a bluesy type of lick. We hit the same note on the 1st string, on the 10th fret, and we do ascendant scale, I guess, of the pentatonic scale of D. First string on the 10th, second string on the 13th, second string on the 10th, 12th fret on the third string, and I do this. Which is pretty much sliding one fret on the third and going back to 10 on the third, 12 on the fourth, 10 on the fourth, 12 on the fourth, on the fifth, and 10 on the fifth. And that's where we end our first part of the solo. I'm gonna do it slowly so that you can see. Remember that vibrato is what gives it normal speed. So we end in G on the fifth. Alright, now let's go to the second part. The second part on the studio version is where I hear that he's using the slide. So he goes on the first string up to G, so 5th fret. But he goes back right away to F, so fret 13 on the first string. And I try to do it instead of just sounding like, which could sound okay too. But just to give it a little more, I guess, I don't know, flavor, I try to bend the first string on the 12th fret just to reach, barely reach the F note, so the 13th fret on the first one. And then I continue with second string, 13, pull off to 10, go back to 13, down to 10 on the first one, and then bend second string, 13th fret again to reach that D sound. Okay, I'm gonna do it slowly. So remember, the vibrato is trying to simulate the slide part. The next part, it's a duo. So they do harmonies between, I think, the slide guitar and the regular guitar. And for this, it was really hard to do it just like, you know, something like that, or I don't know. So I thought the best way to fill up the solo and not leave empty spaces and just sound like that, I thought, why don't make something like that. So I think it feels a little bit more, I like that dissonant sound. So you almost reach the same note, but you leave that place between reaching out. So how I do it is I start on the third string, 7th fret, and second string on the 5th fret. The only string that I bend is the third string. If you want to reach the, I guess, the E note on the second string, you bend the third a full tone to reach that sound, you know. But you leave it a little less. You can do that for any solos. It sounds really cool when you're trying to fill up something and, you know, do another ascending. In this case, because we're in D, we start there. So we start on the second and third string, on the fifth and seventh. Then we move up to 9th and 11th. Then we move up again to 14 and 12. And then the last one we move up to 17 and 15. So slowly, this is how it would sound. The way you can play it, I play it with my pick and with my middle finger. Both strings at the same time. You can play it just with your pick. This sounds good to me. Both ways sounds good to me. Alright. Let's go with everything until this point. Good? Alright, now the last part is probably the hardest part to try to replicate because it's fully done with the slide. But obviously I don't play slide. So what I heard, or what I'm trying to follow and just end the solo, is following at least the two notes that are the same. And the rest is pretty much just, you know, adding notes in the same scale that will sound okay and won't throw me off when I have to go back to the last verse before the last chorus. So what I do is this. I'm gonna do it slowly so that you can follow me up. All right. So I start on the second string, 8th fret, do a little bend, half tone. No, I'm sorry, it's full tone. Go up and down. Eighth string, full bend. Go down to the 8th. Go back to the 5th fret. Now do the same on the 3rd string, but on the 7th fret. Going back to the 5th fret. 7th fret on the 4th string. 5th fret on the 4th string. 8th fret on the 5th string. Go back to the 5th fret on the 4th string, 7th fret on the 5th string, 8th fret on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on the 5th, 3rd fret on the 5th, and we do that little bend and pull off to open A, and then we play the chord. I'm gonna do it again. I might missed a note when I was trying to tell you everything. Going to do it again slowly. Okay, so let's go again with everything that we have. Alright, I'm going to do it one more time, very slowly. Alright, now I'm going to try to do it in full speed. There you have it. If you thought this was useful, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell there so that you can see more videos when I upload them. Take care.